What's up, guys? Hellish Hero Animations doing another unboxing review. Well, yeah, this will be in two parts, so I'll put the two videos together. Um, so this time doing something a little bit traditional, I guess, a set of a franchise that's very well known on my channel. But I kind of got this figure randomly. I knew it existed for like a long time, and the line that this figure comes from, I wasn't too fond of it when I learned more about it. I guess because of the realistic look that the characters were given. I guess, but I saw a review randomly on this figure, and I was like, he's actually pretty cool. I said, and I needed more of these type of characters. Well, you'll see in my collection anyway. So I said, why not? And I haven't bought a figure for about a month. So um, yeah. But without further ado, let's see who I got. So it only took them maybe 2-3 days to get here. And as you can already see, it is a transformer. Let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. Yes, Transformers, alternators, robots in disguise. So this was I think it was a short-lived toy line from Hasbro and Takara. It may have lasted a couple of years. Alternators was basically they made figures with realistic alt modes. So as you can see, this character has he transforms into a realistic looking Jeep with real rubber tires. So very, very, very interesting. And I got a Jeep Wrangler Swindle. So I got a Decepticon. Like I said, I'm Team Autobot, but there are a lot of Decepticon characters I do really like. So yeah, and I do really like Swindle. If you see my later videos, my older videos, I have the Fall of Cybertron Combaticons, which are a combiner team on the Decepticon in the Decepticon faction. And Swindle originally is one of the Combaticons, but of course this figure does not combine with any other figure. So as you can see, it says vehicle to robot. Let's see, advanced. So he's pretty cool. He's kind of big too. This came out in 2004. So oversized off-road tires, weapon hidden in spare tire, adjustable seats and detailed interior. And here, excuse me, here's the bottom. I believe this is Jazz, right, that they're showing. Yeah, it's Jazz. I actually kind of want to get him. He turns into a Mazda. So I paid around $45, which isn't bad because I wanted him new. Yeah, so Swindle. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, it says ages 5 and up. Yeah, so this was a short-lived, I guess, line of figures. They reused some of the figures. Well, Takara reused some of these figures for another toy line called Kiss Players, which I won't really go into too much detail about. It's based off a Japanese manga. Just imagine Transformers and little anime girls. Yeah, just all I can say is just Google it. But yeah. So I guess we'll stay tuned for part 2. Peace. Okay, guys. Since the transformation is kind of complex, I'm just going to show the car mode first, and then the next half is just going to be the robot mode. So first impressions out of the box. Very nice. I think the figure's aged well. considering it's been in there since 2004, 2003. So that was almost 12, 15 years ago. But I think it's solid. I like the yellow color. Um, it's a Jeep logo. And yeah, the doors are, you can open the doors. Oh, and there we go. So yeah, nice detail. The seats, I think you can move the seats. Well, for transformation. Um, and oh, I believe this compartment can open. Nope. Trying to see. I don't think I can do it with one hand. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that compartment can open, and this can also. Whoop, trying to see if I can get it to flip. Huh. Oh, that's supposed to flip over. Oh, sorry. This part's supposed to flip over and show a Decepticon logo, but he also has a Decepticon logo right there. And I think this piece is removable. But yeah. So that's the transformation, and that's his gun. That's under the robot mode. So part 2 will be showing you the robot mode. Peace. What's up, guys? We are doing part 3, or the third half of this video. So without further ado, I guess you can see how he looks in robot mode. And I got him to grip his manual, and I've had him displayed like this for the past 3 days. So kind of funny. But let's see. Yeah, his hands have a pretty strong grip. No pun intended. Oh, yeah. I was able to transform him without the manual, surprisingly. His transformation isn't that complex. That was because I watched a few videos, a few reviews of him before I bought him. But since he's brand new, I mean, his joints are still pretty stiff. Wish I had better lighting in here. I have the big light on. Oh, big light on, and this lamp is not really helping a whole lot. So let's see. There we go. So I think he has light piping. I can't really get it to work on camera. Oh, a little bit. Yeah, so he has light piping. He's pretty much a recolor slash remold of. Well, the only thing that's different is the head, but he's a recolor of Hound, who was an Autobots character who he kind of turned to a military type of Jeep in the original Transformer cartoon. There's also another Transformer character called Rollbar, who basically, that's who they made Swindle into the Decepticon version of, because Rollbar has the exact same head, exact same face, just a different visor, and different color. He's a red Jeep. But yeah, like I said, I needed more Decepticons, and I do like Swindle, so I just bought them randomly. This piece right here can open up, and you can put his gun, which I guess fits kind of snugly in his arm, in his hand, so that's kind of cool. And he's pretty articulated. Ball jointed, I guess, leg sockets. He has ball jointed knees, toe articulation, foot articulation, elbow joints. His hands can swivel 360. His index finger is articulated. Like I said, his hands can open. His head can go 360. See, that's a really nice figure. I bought another figure to display with him, a human character, so I will show her off when she gets here, hopefully tomorrow. Um, because I wanted to display him. These figures are kind of in scale with minifigures, I guess maybe like GI Joe type of figures. Because I wanted to, since he looks like a real car, I wanted to have him displayed with a person, you know. But that's just something I wanted to do. But yeah. So Swindle. So do I recommend this figure? I do. If you want to get into alternators, it was a pretty interesting line that lasted, I think, maybe like 2 years or something. Um, Not a lot of Decepticon characters from what I know, but there were a decent amount of Autobot characters made. Um, yeah, another interesting thing, he has rubber tires, which is pretty cool, and they've survived. Show you the back of them. There we go. They survived all these years, which is pretty cool. But oh, yeah, Swindle. Um, Pretty cool Decepticon. I really don't have any cons. Only con I would say is maybe if he was a little bit smaller. But other than that, I mean, he's a solid figure. Yeah, it's not too expensive. I got mine for like $45 in box, which was cheap. But yeah, Swindle. So like I said before, I do recommend it if you want to get into these type of Transformers. I'm happy to say at least I own one alternator figure. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Peace, you guys.